Alright, I believe we're just about ready to go here. Trying a different way of streaming tonight. Just want to quickly make sure that everything's working how I want it to work. So let me pull up the stream on my phone just to make sure that the mic and everything is working correctly. Because this is a different way as opposed to how I normally stream. Alright, I think we're all ready to go. I've got everything all ready to go on my second screen. I've got the chat up and my event feed so I can see whenever somebody subscribes or donates or anything. I think we're all ready to go. If you guys see any issues, let me know in chat. Alright, let's hop into it. I've made 2 characters so far in the beta. I haven't done much on either of them. Because there's really not much to do in the beta other than just keep replaying things. But I pre-ordered the game and it came with the beta, so I may as well use it while it's online. So I'm gonna play as the Titan. I played as the Titan for the most of my time in Destiny 1. So the only way I can really compare the 2 games and see how this game's improved is to play with the Titan, because the movement with the Hunter is completely different to what I'm used to, so I can't really compare it. So we're gonna play with the Titan. So this is the Destiny 2 beta. It starts off here, let me bring up my menu quick. Go to my settings, just make sure that Team Voice Channel is manually opt-in so people can't hear me in game. But yeah, this is the Destiny 2 beta. It starts with a mission that you can't access after you play it with each character. If you make a new character, you can play it again. But I've already done that mission on this character, and then it brings you to this screen where you're level 20 and light level 200, and you're locked at that. And all the gear and everything you get is light level 200, so there's really no progression or anything in the beta, which kind of sucks because they had that in Destiny 1. But if you go to Open Director here, you can go R1 and look at your friends, see who's online, invite people to your fire team, but I don't really have anybody that's playing Destiny 2 at the moment. But if you go to Destinations, there's 3 things you can do after you complete that initial mission. 1 strike, which takes about 20 minutes to a half hour depending on the skill of the players playing the mission. And I'm a fairly skilled Destiny player, so I got through it in about 19 minutes. It's a fun little strike, but if you keep replaying it, it's going to get repetitive, as with anything if you keep replaying it. And then there are 2 Crucible game modes, which is PvP. Strike's PvE. You fight against AI-controlled enemies. PvP, you play against real players. This is the respawn mode. It's basically like Domination, if you know what Domination is like in Call of Duty. And over here, this is kind of a little bit more like Search and Destroy in Call of Duty. I can kind of compare it to that. My entire time in Destiny 1 was done doing PvE. So, since there's not much PvE experience to do in this game, in the beta, it's kind of disappointing. And there's no progression system or anything, which is very disappointing for a PvE player like me. So I'm very disappointed with the beta. I'm still extremely hyped for the game, and the gameplay in this game seems really good. So that's got me more hyped for the game, but I'm extremely disappointed in the beta because there's really not much PvE stuff to do. And I never played 1 game of PvP in Destiny 1, other than in the Destiny 1 beta. And I was kind of okay at it in the Destiny 1 beta, and I've played a game or two in the Destiny 2 beta of PvP, and I'm actually pretty good at it. I think PvE skill kind of transfers over into PvP. But I think for the stream, I'm going to start off with the strike just to kind of show it off. And then for the rest of the stream, we're going to be hanging out in PvP. Unfortunately for me, because I don't really enjoy PvP in Destiny. But it's what we got here in the beta, so may as well try it and get what gear we can, try out different guns and stuff. So let's hop in to a strike. Alright, so now we're loading into the strike. It's basically a mission for 3 players. And okay, it didn't start me at the start of the strike. So that's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna take a second because I don't think my chat is working correctly. I think we're all good to go now.
What could the Red Legion possibly be drilling for?
Hey, No Name Boys.
What have you done to attract such hostile species to my planet?
Trying to enjoy what we can out of the Destiny 2 beta, which isn't a lot because there's not much in it. Kind of plopped me down in the middle of this strike because these two had already started it. So I'm trying to figure out where exactly we are.
Look at those drills. Even the Vex can't stop a Cabal invasion.
Survival is a temporary condition for all of us.
How did you go down already? Okay, so my chat on my computer isn't working, but I can see it on my screen, so it's fine. Let me get rid of that. Alright. I did the strike once, I don't exactly remember this part of the strike. Don't know where exactly we are. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day so far, No Name Boys. Hopefully you can have a little bit of fun hanging out on the stream.
Friendly suggestion. Drop them first, Cap.
Not a big fan of this exotic. Doesn't aim very well, and it takes a second to spin up. Once it gets going, it's pretty good, but I don't think it'll work very well in PvP. 4:23 a.m. Have you just woken up, or have you not gone to sleep yet? Hey Braden, how you doing, bud? That's good to hear. Hopefully you can have some fun chilling out on the stream. I'm doing pretty good, can't complain. Trying to enjoy what I can enjoy out of the Destiny 2 beta, which isn't a lot. A lot of repetition. Even more than in the first game, just because there's not much content in the beta right now.
You know, Cayde got stuck stealing from the Vex. Why didn't that happen to the Red Legion?
Calculating Red Legion's similarity to the Cayde 6.0001%. Plus, you know, Cayde's dumb.
You are both depressing and unhelpful.
Gotta find some ammo somewhere. Starting to run a little low. Oh shoot, where am I getting hit from?
I think they want their drill back.
Oh, they're down. Okay, let me get you guys. Oh, you may have to wait a second. Go for it. Okay. You haven't slept yet, man? Why not?
Let's hope this thing launches in the right direction. Or it's going to be
I hope
a
I'm not
short
keeping you up. You enjoyed Overwatch? Yeah, I haven't played Overwatch actually. Don't die, dude. I got 1 second till I can respawn. Alright. I've kind of drifted away from FPS games the last couple years, but Destiny is a little bit different, I'd say. When I think FPS games, I think like Call of Duty and that kind of multiplayer and stuff. You got him, bro? Okay. Oh, we'll do raid. If you don't mind me asking, what happened? Always sad to hear that somebody close to you has passed. Oh, hello. Medal of Honor used to be good? Yeah. Oh, fuck. I never played the old Medal of Honors. I played the newest one a little bit, not much though. Not online at all. Oh shit. Oh wow, man. That's sad to hear.
I'll be honest. I don't like this one bit.
I wish Old Pass meant.
This is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is just fine.
Oh, that's how he died. Okay. I found out real quick. Good move. Oh god. That didn't take long. I didn't have time to get out of the way. Get me out of the way. This is interesting. Get me out of here, please. Thank you. Try not to get crushed again. This isn't going well. This is not going well. Ah. That was just a death hit. Okay, where's our objective? Down there? Okay. I think this is somewhat safe. Is my teammate gonna get him? Yeah, okay. Go up and get them. Get out of here. I think we just have to abandon the reviving. And just move forward and we can respawn. Sorry, dude. I think it's just smartest if we get out of here and let you respawn. This isn't going well. Okay, I got an idea.
This must be what the Cabal were
Oh,
looking
this is where
for.
we're going. Okay, I remember this. Back away.
What gave it away?
This
How
is exotic
dare
on him. Ow. Move to my side. A bunch of squids as a squad. Is that true, or are you making that up? Because if that's true, that's really cool. Alright, Night Braden. Have a good one. Sorry to hear about your friend, man. I will, Braden. Promise.
It's taking the floor out.
Oh, he's immune right now. Oh, I remember this part. This part sucks.
It's switching guns.
Oh my gosh, you just get ripped apart. I'm gonna go for the revive. I was behind the wall, come on. Alright, enough of this. It's alright, I'll respawn down there, it's fine. I did a lot of damage to him, so that was the goal, and we succeeded in our goal. Oh, my shield's gone. I gotta move. We did a lot of damage to him in that run, though. Alright, I've got my shield back. Throw that up. Shit. Stayed there just a little bit too long, I think. Damn it. Oh, back up here. Ow.
Guys, we've encountered a massive Vex mine.
Watch your back, friend. I'm detecting multiple ordnance types.
You're not helping.
Alright, screw this. I'm out of here. Sucks, but my teammates abandoned me, and there's no way I'm gonna continue that by myself. Alright. So, as I said before, my entirety of my time in Destiny 1 was done in PvE, which is what we were just doing. PvP is the more Call of Duty style game mode of Destiny, and that's what most of what the beta is. So we're gonna hop into some PvP. I'm gonna adjust my loadout really quick. Now, Sweet Business is a good weapon for PvE, I think. But it really doesn't do much in PvP, I don't think. Because it doesn't do all that much damage. The only upside to it really is once you hold down the trigger a little while, it starts putting out bullets really quick, but it takes a second for that, and that second or two that it takes to spin up to a good speed is enough to get you killed most of the time. So I'm not gonna use the Sweet Business, even though I want to. I think I'm gonna go with the Nightshade Pulse Rifle. And we've got an auto rifle as our secondary, which should work, I think. Actually, let's go with the submachine gun as our secondary. We can pull that out for close quarters engagements. Once we have heavy ammo, the shotgun should help us quite a bit. Alright, let's hop into some PvP, which is something I never did in Destiny 1, other than in the beta. So it's been... Oh god. When did Destiny 1 come out? 2014? The beta was probably summer 2014, so it's been like 3 years since I've played PvP in Destiny. So let's hop into it and see how we do. What you missed is my teammates abandoned me in the mission we were doing, so I basically was forced to quit out of that because there was no way I was going to do that on my own. And now we're searching for a PvP game, which is the more Call of Duty style game mode in Destiny. And I never played PvP in the full game of Destiny 1. I only played PvE, which is what we were just doing. So this is going to be interesting. I played PvP in the beta of Destiny 1, which was like the summer of 2014, so it's been like 3 years. So we're going to see how we do here. I don't know what works and what doesn't in PvP. We're going to figure it out though. This is the heart of why I haven't really enjoyed the Destiny 2 beta, because a lot of it is focused on PvP like this, and this isn't really what I did in Destiny 1. I'm still excited for the game. I just feel like they didn't put enough PvE stuff into the beta, for me at least. It's a beta though. You can't really complain about what you get in the beta. I'm just worried about when this beta comes out to the public on Friday. Because right now it's only available for pre-orders. When it comes out to the public on Friday, I don't know if it's gonna pull new players in. We're gonna get our asses handed to us, aren't we? Or at least, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. I don't know about my teammates. Yeah, I suck.
Enemy claimed Zone B. Zone A secure. You have zone advantage.
Oh crap, we have all the zones, don't we?
Like this forever.
I don't know where they're gonna come from.
All zones belong to you.
Zone A lost.
Oh shit, he's got the sword, doesn't he? Oh, he doesn't, okay. Up. As long as we keep B, I think we're in a good position. And they're taking B. We have to get A because they're taking C.
It's yours. That's a power play. You took them, now hold them. Zone B lost. Your advantage grows. Stay strong.
I got one person. And we've taken the lead, so we've got to get B back though. B is the important point.
Zone A lost.
If you have B, you basically control the game.
You have zone advantage. 5 minutes.
Man, I just got
Shut the
bum
enemy
rushed.
down.
I think I'm doing decent for my first game back on PvP since 2014. Seriously, if you look up my stats on
Zone
Bungie.net,
C lost.
I have played 0 PvP in Destiny 1.
Captured Zone A. You have zone advantage.
Oh shit. Trying to do what I can to help us hold our points, but seems to be a pretty fast-paced game. Zones are changing quickly.
3 minutes.
You can say what you want about my skill in
Zone
this game.
A lost.
Might not be the best PvP player, but at least I'm playing the objective. That's more than
You
say
captured
for a lot of
Zone
people
C.
that know
Zone
what they're doing
advantage is
even.
yours. One final push and victory is yours. Zone B lost.
It's almost like Overwatch. Yeah. I'm not good at this at all.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Zone B secure. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone C
I feel like
lost.
PvP in Destiny would be a lot more fun than it is in the beta. My biggest issue with this is I'm not big on like FPS PvP in the first place, and what makes it even worse in Destiny, I mean, I love Destiny, I love how it plays,
Good.
but there's, at least in the beta, there's no sense of progression. There's no sense of progression in PvP or PvE, so it's like, really, what does this matter to anything? I'm gonna return to orbit. Let's check out that gun we got. Alright, so it's a new auto rifle, 600 rounds per minute. Fairly good range. Probably is a better gun than what I'm using, so I'm gonna equip it. And we'll throw... Let's try this hand cannon out. And we'll put a grenade launcher on. I mean, I'm getting... You get guns when you win, which is kind of cool. But they're all light level 200 guns. So there's no sense of progression at all. Sure, you're earning new stuff. But... I don't know. I wish there was more PvE in the beta. I'd enjoy it a lot more. When I finish up this game, I'll say my thoughts on the beta and why I'm so disappointed by it.
Control.
I know we're not entitled to anything in the beta because it is a beta. I'm still extremely excited for the game, but there's a reason that I'm a little bit disappointed by this.
Enemy captured Zone B. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
What gun is that?
Zone B lost.
Oh, I don't have my grenade. Shoot.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Yep. Hey, I killed somebody.
Zone C lost.
Like I said,
Zone
I may
B
suck
secure.
at
You have
PvP,
zone advantage.
but at least I'm doing my part to help play the objective. Because that's more than I can say for some people that know what they're doing in the game.
Only 5 minutes left.
Fuck.
Zone C captured.
All zones belong to you.
Oh. Tried to play that smart and get out with my life, but didn't work.
Zone C lost.
Hey, I got another kill. I don't know if I'm improving or I'm just getting lucky. I'm getting lucky, I think. CSGO's the hardest game you ever played? Yeah. CSGO has a steep learning curve. I've actually gotten fairly decent at CSGO. Highest rank I got up to in CSGO was Master Guardian 1, which I was pretty proud of.
Three minutes. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
I like to consider myself a pretty good Destiny player, but that's in PvE. This is completely new to me.
Zone C lost. Zone B secure. Zone advantage is yours.
This is a close game. We gotta turn up.
You're breaking them.
I got him down to a fucking smidge of health. Welcome to my life. I never feel tired at 5 AM if I'm still up. I usually have to force myself to go to sleep though. Alright,
Finish them.
Try and put this super to good use. I'm gonna try and use it to attack or defend a point. Did not put it to good use.
1 minute left.
I completely wasted my super. It's alright though. It looks like we're gonna win.
A victory well executed.
Hey, we got some new armor that's gonna be the exact same level. I'm gonna go back to Orbit, and I'm gonna make this YouTube video after the fact. So yeah, here's my my full thoughts on the Destiny 2 beta. I've played the opening mission twice. I've played the Strike twice, and now I've played a few games in PvP. And as an experienced Destiny 1 player, I think I can give some good thoughts on this game with the time I've played it. I've put a good few hours into the beta so far, and I'm gonna put some more time in, but I think now's a good time to give my thoughts. When I played the Destiny 1 beta, back in 2014, the summer of 2014, that was a big part of getting me excited for the original Destiny, because at that point all you had seen was trailers and you knew it was Bungie's new title. And as a Halo fan, I was excited just because it was another Bungie game. But in that beta, they had a good taste of what the actual game was going to be, in my opinion. You started at level 1, you could progress to, I think the level cap was level 12 or 15. And there was a sense of progression in that game because you were working through levels, and the loot that you were getting also would improve as you leveled up. So there was a sense of progression, so that gave you a taste of what was going to be in the actual game. And they had, I think, 5 PvE missions. They had a PvE patrol and a strike. So there was more PvE content in that game, and then in that beta. And then they had PvP in there as well, which I tried at the time and wasn't crazy about, but the PvE was so good, I was willing to look past that. Fast forward to now, and I'm still very excited about Destiny 2 because I was a hardcore Destiny 1 player, and I know what the game's going to be like. But for new players that come into this Destiny 2 beta, like I was years ago with the Destiny 1 beta, and especially when this opens to the public on Friday, people that don't know anything about Destiny, I don't think there's enough here to make you want to get the game, and I think that's an issue, and that's why I'm disappointed with the beta. I'm glad I personally have gotten a chance to play the game, and the gameplay feels good, I will say that, but I think leaving out any sort of leveling system or progression system in the beta was a bad idea. I think people that get this game on Friday that have never played Destiny before are going to get the impression that this is going to be what the full game's like. Because that's what a beta is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a taste of what the full game's like. It's also supposed to be a test so they can work their servers and stuff. But for new players, it's a chance for them to get a taste of what the game's like so they know what they're getting when it comes out. And if I had never played Destiny 1 before, and I played this beta, I don't think it would convince me to get the game. That's just the honest truth of it. And that's my issue with the Destiny 2 beta. I say this because, not to rag on... I think my mic cut out there. I don't say this to rag on Destiny or to rag on Bungie. I love Destiny and I love Bungie, and I'm saying this because I love the game and I want it to do good. I just don't think the beta is going to be able to pull in new players, and that's my issue, and that's my disappointment with the beta, because it's far inferior to what we had in the Destiny 1 beta, in my opinion. The gameplay is improved and it's tightened up. And it's phenomenal, better than Destiny 1 was, but the game that's in the beta is not great, in my opinion. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the YouTube video, I think. I'll clip that after the stream and put it up on YouTube, but I care about Destiny so much. It's probably... Destiny 1's probably my favorite game of all time, and I want to see Destiny 2 do good. But I think by leaving out the leveling system and the progression system with weapons and armor and stuff, that's a big mistake, and you're taking a big chunk of what the game is and the addiction of the game out of the beta. And new players aren't going to know what the full game is going to have in store. I'll play another game or two of the Crucible, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. GTA is your favorite game series? Well, Destiny isn't really a series yet, because Destiny 2 is not out yet, so I would agree with you on that. But once Destiny 2 is out, I think Destiny is going to be my favorite game series. And if you don't know much about Destiny, a lot of the community is like I am. They really love Destiny, and they want it to do as good as it can. And they care about the community, which is one of the coolest things about this community, in my opinion. It's probably one of the best communities in gaming.
Control. Show your enemy this place belongs to you now. Take the zones.
Alright, I'm going to be a little more careful with my push into B here. Okay, I'll take it.
You captured Zone B. You have zone advantage.
A lot of gaming communities are a lot of kids. And that's something I found is a breath of fresh air about the Destiny community is a lot of times if you run into somebody online that has a mic, it's not a kid, which is very surprising.
You're breaking them. You're falling behind. You have advantage. I could watch fighting like this forever.
Oh yeah, GTA YouTubers are the worst kind of YouTubers in my opinion. And I feel bad about that because I kind of include myself in that now because I stream a lot of GTA 4, but I don't post GTA 4 videos or GTA videos in general. The videos are where a lot of the clickbait is, in my opinion. And the GTA 5 new DLC out, playing new DLC early streams are a lot of clickbait too. I like to keep my integrity. I don't want to get into clickbait ever.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
But in the world of YouTube clickbait that we live in, it's sometimes hard to grow your channel when you're competing with all that. I refuse to clickbait though.
Zone B lost. They have the lead, but the match isn't over. You're in the lead. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. 5 minutes. Plenty of time to fight. What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing. Zone C lost. You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Yeah, that's another thing they do. Like, I don't know if you've seen Lispy Jimmy's videos, but I haven't seen any of them in a few months, so I don't know about now. I assume he hasn't changed, but his videos they could have easily
Lost the lead.
been done in a minute with the topic he was talking about, but they were all over 10 minutes. Like, just over 10 minutes, so you knew that was exactly what he was doing.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
To me, other than, like, H2O Delirious
Zone A
and
lost.
Vanoss and stuff, Lispy Jimmy's probably one of the biggest GTA YouTubers, and that's basically the only reason I know about him. And I feel kind of ashamed for saying I do know about him, but
And the battle is yours. Zone C lost. You captured Zone A. Power play.
okay.
Enemy has your zone. 3
That's an interesting
minutes.
super.
It's close.
One thing I'd really like to see in Destiny 2 is having separate stats for guns, similar stats, but separate stats for guns for
Zone
PvP
B
and PvE.
secure. Zone advantage is yours.
Because that was one of the most infuriating things for me about Destiny 1. As a PvE exclusive player, working so hard to get your hands on a certain weapon or a certain piece of armor or whatever, and your reward in PvE is it rips stuff up, which is what it should do if you work so hard to get a certain weapon or a certain piece of armor or whatever. And then all the PvP players
You're
would
breaking
complain about how overpowered it is in PvP, and then it gets nerfed, but it gets nerfed for PvE and PvP. I can't talk. It gets nerfed for both, basically. And so you're in PvE, you're stuck with a gun that you worked so hard to get that is just like a gun that you could have spent 5 minutes to get. Because all the PvE players complain about it, which I understand. PvE should be an even environment, because they try and match even players up against each other.
Zone A lost.
And if somebody's
1
got like a
minute.
god gun,
Hit
that
them
is an
hard.
issue. But you shouldn't punish the PvE players for that as well. Oh, this is close.
They have the lead, but the match.
We lost by
You're
1
beaten.
point.
This time. The best thing about being a guardian is you're never truly beaten.
Let's check out this new gun we got. Yeah, 1 point. Oh no, it was armor, okay. So, additional resilience at the cost of mobility. Improved recovery with a balance of mobility and resistance. Well, I'm gonna stick with the full resilience gear. And this is what I'm talking about. Oh, I also got a new gun here, okay. It's a sidearm. Nah, I'll keep that hand cannon on. But here's my issue with the beta, and this is what I was touching on earlier. Basically, the only difference between stuff is, like mobility, resilience, and recovery. That's the only difference on your stuff. this piece of armor, 200 defense. This piece of armor, 200 defense. 200, 200, 200. Everything's the same exact level. And I understand that's to keep things balanced, but it completely takes away the sense of progression that was in the Destiny 1 beta. And I assume when the game actually comes out, because there is a progress bar at the bottom when you're in game, you can see it. What's going to happen is you're going to play the opening mission, which is actually in the Destiny 2 beta, and you're going to start at level 20 and light level 200. And after that mission, when you lose all your light powers and everything, what it's going to do is it's going to put you down to level 1 and light level 1. And then that's where the progression is going to start. But in this game, you play through the opening mission, and you stay at level 20, level 200, just because it's the beta. And that's an issue, I think. I hope they fix that for Friday, because I keep stressing on this, but this isn't going to pull new players in. It's just not. But I think that's where I'm going to call it for the night, guys. I don't enjoy PvP all that much. Maybe I'll stream again tomorrow night. Maybe do the strike a couple times so I can have some fun playing PvE, and then we'll do some more PvP in the Crucible. But yeah, have a good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.